All right, continuing with the head in the anatomy series, talking about in general, there are 9 important secondary masses in the head, all of them concentrated in the facial area. And it goes 1 through 9 here: brow ridge, tapered wedge of the nose, cheekbone, eye socket, the barrel of the mouth, the box of the chin, the angle of the lower jaw or jaw point, the side arch of the cheekbone, and the shell of the ear. So let's just draw some things here. Let's draw this as practice. Okay. Yeah, it's good to know all that info. It's good. But don't be bogged down by the details. When you can just copy and learn from copying. Hey, we're doing 10-second drills. We're doing quick sketches. So, what shape is this? So it's still like a diagonally down egg. So we'll draw like an egg shape with the jaw being the point of the egg, and we'll flatten the top of this out, and we have that shape. Alright, now see what he did here. He made that like a backwards C to kind of tell you where the skull kind of, and here's the brow right here. And this twists into the ear, which is a C. Alright, this isn't 10 seconds necessarily, but you could pretty much draw this, that, and the ear in 10 seconds. And then take another 10 seconds to continue that. Now the ear comes down here, and you could probably do like a line from there to there at the brow line. Now, depending where you want him to look, if you want to look straight more that way, you could do that. But they have it going more straight across. Okay. And if you measure the bottom of the eye socket to the tip of the ear, which is about right here, you do another line like that. Make sure these lines are parallel though. And you got the bottom of the eye socket. The ear will probably be about right here, the earlobe. Again, drawing sketchy light. You can always make adjustments as you copy. Alright? And he does it really sharp and straight. You don't have to do it so sharp. He wants to show you, how the skeleton how everything falls into those skeletal lines and gaps and holes and all that. Nose comes down from there. Alright. Now the more you practice this, see how that follows that little, it's just following that right there. The better you're going to get, the more you're going to memorize this. Now this is going to go down a lot more. So that the egg is actually going to go down here. Now we have more of a chin to work with. And then he has, let's do the cheekbones. The cheekbones kind of come down from here. And parallel, or on the same side pretty much. And this I do a lot, this side of the mouth line. What does he call that in here? Box of the chin. The side arch of the cheekbone. No, this is the box of the chin, I think. Zoom in a little bit here. And this he does kind of like for shadow and make it pop out a bit more where the mouth is. Makes the nose kind of pointing, ridged. The ridge of the nose. Top of the brow here. So it's good to practice this. Oh, this folds up here. It comes in a little bit. And the ear. Here's kind of a little complicated, but again, the more you practice, the more you copy from things like this, the better you're going to get. You're going to develop a muscle memory. Everything he has is kind of like straight edge lines here. So. Excuse me. So there you go. That's a pretty good framework. Here, put some more shadow here. Make this dark because the nostrils in there. And drawing a little bit somewhat realistic is going to help you, even when you draw some, you know, more cartoony and loose, maybe comic book type characters, because you'll know the basics of where the eye socket lies, and so on and so forth. You can slightly darken these in, but you know, you get the point. We're not going to draw a face over this. We're just practicing the shapes and the shading. Here he's got some more shading at the front of the ear to show you that this goes down. See, shading comes into play. And then this is all shaded in right here. So you could break this whole thing up and do 10 seconds a day just doing parts of this, and you get your practice in for the day, and it's going to help you. It's going to help you a lot because you're practicing it. It's muscle memory. You're getting used to where a brow line is. You know, this is good for me too. You know, good for me to practice. Part of the reason why I do this. Get back to practicing the anatomy where things belong. This kind of comes down over there. Again, you're like a sculptor, taking things away that doesn't work. Again, it's just practice, so I'm not really committing too much, but there we go. At least good enough for practice. Remember, it's only 10 seconds a day. I'll see you in the next video.